Hi, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and spending some time with me today. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. My name is Marjorie, and if you're not new here, my name is still Marjorie, and I'm so glad you decided to come back. Today's gonna be a big one, a long one. It's been about a month and a half since my last update. If you've been here for a while, you know that I just moved, and that really kind of threw a wrench in the works for my YouTube, but things are going good. I'll definitely give an update later on about all of that if you're interested. I have new hair. We're in a new location. I'm really excited though. I have been doing some really cool stuff, working on some good projects, and I can't wait to show them to y'all and to kind of give y'all a recap of the last month of my life. So if you're going to stick around, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm going to go over 4 new starts. I have some new starts. I have a whole lot of whips. I did a 1-day stitch-a-thon where I worked on several projects for an hour apiece. I have some haul. I have plans. And then we have a really exciting special guest today. My sister will be joining us later for a sister segment. I'm really excited to have her join me and show y'all some of the stuff that she's been working on. All right, so let's start with the starts, the things that I have started since we last spoke. This is off to a great start. Loving it. Okay, so this is the Rose Quaker. I'll put the cover photo here. I started this on April 17th. With Megan from the Seattle Stitcher, along with a bunch of other people. So that was really fun. I'm stitching this on 36 count crypt cloth. I don't know the designer, but this fabric is just so pretty. I only did a 1-day start on this, so we didn't even get the first motif done. You know, you do what you gotta do sometimes, and sometimes that's only a little bit. I am doing my own color conversion for this. I just wanted to use up some fancy flosses. So I have some beautiful pinks, oranges, browns, greens. I decided to throw in some green in this as well. So I'm really excited to see how that comes along. I tried to kind of map out where I wanted all the colors, but I've decided I'm just going to go with the flow, because if I run out of that floss, I don't have a second skein of any of those. So I'm just going to kind of wing it and plug in what I think looks good. So I'm really excited about that. The next thing I started is Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola Crow Cross Stitch. I started this on April 26th. I'm stitching this on 32 count, picture this, plus feldspar. This is where I am so far. You'll have to ignore the wrinkles. I'm taking most of these out of the Q-snap because I've been working on them. So for this one, I'm trying to work down this way because the first planting, she kind of gave a sneak peek, is going to be over here. So I wanted to at least get enough done to work on that first planting. And once I get that done, trying to work out more of the frame. But it is just so stunning. I am missing a crow here. I was like, that looks so weird. That's because there's another crow right there I haven't put in yet. Absolutely love Lola Crow and all of her stuff. I did complete the Haunted Library. I still need to finish that, but I was really hesitant about joining another Sal, but when I saw the frame, I was like, okay, well, you're coming on with me, and she did. Sorry, I'm getting the Q-snap put back together. My next start is going to be Opal. This was for hashtag Manning May Sal. Myself, Cameron, Cam the Stitcher, Megan, the Seattle Stitcher, and Bridget, the Museum Stitcher, all wanted to start a Carolyn Manning in May. So I decided to do Opal by Carolyn Manning. It's honestly so hard to make a decision because there's so many gorgeous patterns. But this is Opal. I did sub out this pink. It was like a dark purple, and it didn't match the vibe. I'm a pink girly, and I just preferred using this pink, and it's in the center of the project, so I just picked one of those colors and plugged it in and put it in Pattern Keeper to kind of get a mock-up, and I think it looks great. So really loving how this is coming along. It is very relaxing. I'm thoroughly enjoying it because you just kind of pick a color, stitch some blocks, pick a different color, stitch some more blocks. It's been really good stitching in between all the other stuff I'm working on if I just want some mindless, meditative type stitching. So cute. And this needle minder was made by my sister out of just a pin, and I love it. And my last start over the last month or so is going to be the vanity sampler, but the queen herself, Cameron, did a goth conversion, so it's beautiful. Hop on over there. She posted a picture of the mock-up that Bridget did. So cool, so cool. The colors are fantastic. I have them on bobbins. So these are the colors. Absolutely stunning. And I'm doing this on 18 count Aida. I think I might be in my Aida era. This is Kunzite by Fiber on a Whim. I'll show you. And I got this from Top Knot Stitcher Shop, and this is my little start. It's not much, but I said I was going to start on the 20th, and dang it, I did. But this is the fabric. It's definitely more purple than it's showing up. It definitely won't take up this whole piece. So there's like a really white blotch down there. So I started at the top so that I could get as much of the modeling and the color as possible. Anyway, so that is the Vanity Sampler Gothic version. Love it. Can't wait to work on this more. And I started that on May the 20th. So I just started that. Okay, so we're going to get into some whips now. I do want to go over my mini stitch-a-thon that I did. I did that on May 19th, so a couple days ago. I worked an hour on each of these projects. You've already seen Opal. I was able to do 197 stitches within that hour. And then the Greenhouse of Oddities, I was able to get 203 stitches within the hour. So I'll go over the 3 other projects that I worked on during that little stitch along. And these are all ones that y'all have seen before. I put an hour into At the Easel. This is charted by Artisy. This is my first full coverage I've ever done. And in the hour that I worked on this, I was able to get 209 stitches. So I'm just working my way along here, and then I have one more row down here, and then I'm going to move the Q-snap, which is really exciting. Very excited about it. And so this, I am at 15,892 stitches on this, which I'm behind. I have a yearly goal set for this one and the Fruits of Plenty. And if you're a returning viewer, you know me and my Fruits of Plenty debacle that just absolutely love that project, but it's a lot. It's a lot. And as you can see, I love to do a lot of things. And I love to start a lot of things. So I'm kind of letting 2023 be my start whatever you want year, because this is my second year of stitching. So last year I started in about March, and I did one project, and then I kind of, you know, dabbled in a couple other smaller projects, but then I got really, really serious around probably August of last year. So I haven't really been branching out, and, you know, I found Flosstube towards the end of the year. So obviously, like, my wish list increased significantly, and then I wanted to start everything, and I do start everything. So this is going to be the year where I don't put any limitations on myself for what I can and can't start, which putting limitations on myself never really works, because I'm like I do what I want when I want, and especially if I'm the only person who's telling me no. Okay. That's kind of going to come back around in the haul portion, because me and some of the girlies were going to do no buy in May. Not me. That did not last very long. You look cutie. Do you want to sit here while I finish my whips and my plans? I just feel silly goofy, you know.
I need to be your director and cut.
This is the best. Anyway. All right, so the next project. Okay. So the next project I worked on is Love Bug Sampler by Sprouting Lupine. In the hour that I worked on this, I was able to get 164 stitches on it. But I have put more than that in since the last time y'all saw it. If I have pictures of what it looked like before, I'll post those. But this is where I got. I think I did, like I filled this in within that hour. I've made this my rainy day project. So every time it rains, I'm supposed to work an hour on this project, which it rains a lot here. And I haven't been keeping up with it, but I have been keeping up with the days and the hours I'm supposed to work on it. So I'll make this my rainy day project until I finish it, and then I'll pick a different one. So this is on a 32 count Lugana, and it just says dark olive. It doesn't have a dye or anything, but it's this beautiful green color. It looks beautiful with the pinks. The cicada's wings, there's a lot of backstitch in those, but I'm going to wait until I've finished the entire thing and go back and do that because I don't want the Q-snap to mess up any of the backstitching. So, love that. Last but not least, I have the Fruits of Plenty. So, in the hour that I worked on this for my mini stitch-a-thon, I got 183 stitches on it. Again, I've been working on this more than just that hour. I'm trying to make this my priority project because I'm just so behind already. Like, I'm an entire month behind, which, if you know, is a lot with this project. So I've been trying to put at least a length of floss in it a day just to try and get caught up and eat away at it a little bit. But this is where I am. I'm just working on this negative space portion right here. I need to bring the border down. And then, even though we're at the end of May, the May portion's in the middle of this. So I'm still working on April, but I'm trucking along. It's so pretty though. So that's what keeps me going, is it's just so pretty. And I can't wait for it to be done. Hopefully this year. We'll see. Oh, and this is stitched on, I think, a 32 count silver linen. You can actually kind of see the sparkles today. So it's like a very subtle sparkle on the fabric, which I think will look really beautiful in the places where you'll see the fabric once it's finished. Okay, so now I'm going to get to the rest of my whips that weren't a part of my mini stitch-a-thon. So these are any projects I worked on from April 11th until today, which is May the 23rd. The first one I'm going to show y'all is Every Season by Tiny Modernist. This was one of my whip go pulls for last month, and I put 7 days into it. This is how far I got. So I was able to finish the center. I did this bee, this sunflower, and then I came up to work in the spring hexagon, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's an 8-sided shape? Octagon.
That's embarrassing.
Anyway, the octagon. I'm in this spring one. I just started working on that. I love this. It's so bright and pretty. Love it. And I think I have this on my whip go board one more time this year, so I should get 7 more days at some point. The next project I have to show y'all is Miss Solar Ellipse by Nora Corbett. I'm not sure how much I worked on this month, but this is where I am right now. I came up and did her face, and then she'll have like hair and like a headpiece. Just working on this wing, and then probably come over, do this wing, and then work on the bottom of her dress. This is really pretty. And then there's a bunch of backstitch and like an orange cryonic. It's really, really pretty. It'll be gorgeous when it's done. All right, the next project I have is Dreaming Miss Claus. This is by Barbara Anna. This is my whip go, one of my whip goes for this month, and it's to work 7 days on it. I have only worked 1. So, it's a Christmas project. I'm not like super motivated to work on it right now, but I'm just working on some of the mountains. Just doing some filling right now, just kind of working out. This is a very new project, and I didn't do much of it. when I started it, obviously. So just trying to get a little bit of stitching on it. I'm not doing very good about telling y'all the fabrics. So when I edit, I'll go back and hopefully put those in there. If not, I'll put them in the description below. My second whip go pick for May was to complete one pattern out of Creepy Cross Stitch. I got this book on Amazon. It's really, really cool and totally worth it. If you like spooky, creepy things, there's a couple of the patterns. Really, really pretty stuff in here. Oh my gosh, I need to do this one. Anyway, getting sidetracked. So I'm doing this on 14 count black Aida. I'm doing several of them on the same sheet of Aida. So these are 2 that I've completed. My light keeps going off. We're just rolling with it. Anyway, so I'm supposed to be completing this one, which I'm not doing very good at, but I'm going to give myself some grace with the move and everything. Thanks. It's our special guest and acting director for Flosstube number 8. Anyway, I'm giving myself grace this month with some of my projects because last month and this month have just been really busy. Getting settled into a new house is a lot. Wait, are we going to be in the frame together or are you going to be by yourself?
Not by myself. My anxiety could never.
Well, now I look like I'm doing a seance. Just put it back there. I should just start over. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but we're back. Maybe at a different angle. But thank you for sticking around. Even though it didn't take any time for you. Anyway. I'm so out of the hang of this. Okay, so we're going to go for plans real quick. And then we're going to have our special guest, my little sister segment. So plans-wise, WIPGO for June. It's already June. Will be pulled in 2 days. So on Thursday the 25th, I think, we'll have our new WIPGO pulls. So between today and June 6th, we'll probably start working on those goals. Well, from June 1st to June 6th, I'll be working on those goals. Obviously, the Fruits of Plenty, we're just playing catch up, honestly, probably for the rest of the year. So I'll put a lot of work into that, hopefully. I want to get some hours down for Love Bugs because I'm probably like 6 hours behind on that project. So I need to go ahead and spend some time working on that. So for the greenhouse, the first planting is coming out this week. So I want to work on that and then kind of branch out on the frame. And I think that's all for plans. You know me, I make plans, never stick to them. I kind of just go with the flow and that's okay. So stay tuned and hopefully it won't be another month before my next update. I'm going to try and do better. So let me get resituated because my sister's going to come join us and talk about some of the stuff that she's been working on. And then we're going to do haul. So if that's something you're interested in, please stick around. You're prettier than me, I told you.
Shut up.
Do not use that or I will come for you.
No, I didn't get it from, what was that one other place?
Fat Quarter Shop?
No, what'd you call me?
So runny. So, everybody, this is Emma, my sister.
Hi.
Okay, no, we're redoing. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, y'all.
Hi, So, everyone, this Why are we having it's harder than it looks, I promise. Being on YouTube is hard.
So, like, hi, sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi,
sisters.
YouTube.
Anyway, y'all, we're having a little bit of trouble with this introduction, but this is my sister.
You were crying.
This is my sister Emma.
Hi.
Hopefully, this will become a little bit. I mean, this is really natural. We are silly goofies.
Silly goofy kids.
So Emma, when did you start cross stitching?
January
Of
last this
year. Okay, so we went to Colorado in January. If you've seen my videos, you know the whole thing. I brought her to the cross stitch store there, the local one, and we picked up patterns, and the rest is history.
Got addicted.
I have bamboozled her into cross stitching, and it's really great. So,
okay, I'm going to show my finishes. This was the first pattern that I ever bought, and it's so cute. I think it is called the Strawberry Cow.
I'll put it on the screen. It's Tiny Modernist, right?
I think so.
If it's not, well, you'll see that we're wrong right now. So that's your finish. It is done on 14 count Aida.
Mm-hmm.
And we got that at the stitching shop in Denver, Colorado.
I also have a whip.
You have a whip?
Got a couple.
This one's really, really far and it's really pretty.
So I have a cat and her name is Chicken Nugget and I love her so much. And I wanted to cross stitch her and I found this pattern on Etsy.
Etsy.
Ipsy.
Ipsy the makeup.
On Etsy. And it's a little chicken nugget. And there's a cute little banner where I can put her name. I just have to finish the flowers and then put chicken nugget. And then there's a little heart on here. And I love her so much. Her so cute. This is done on, what count?
Probably 14.
14 count Aida from the Walmarts.
It looks kind of oatmeal-y. It's kind of like a tan.
Yes, they have like a white one and then like an oatmeal-y, and I like the oatmeal-y.
That one looks really, really good, sister.
Thanks, sister. And my
big mumbo jumbo whip, y'all. This one I'm really proud of her for.
A Little Scared. It's 4 Seasons by
Modern Folk Embroidery. Well, I'll put the cover photo right here.
And I didn't realize how big it was until I got my fabric in.
I mean, I told her. I was like, it's like 35,000 stitches. She's doing it. I'll
put the picture over that.
Anyway. And what fabric are you doing this on?
It's on
32 count. Picture this plus.
Tarnish Belfast linen. 26 by 35. Girl, this is so big. I worked on it for, oh my god, it's so cute. I worked on it for a little bit. Not a little bit, it was a lot of it, but anyways.
And folks, for her third project ever, she's doing 32 count linen, 1/2.
I don't even know what that means still, but we're chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably cry once or twice, but you know.
She's doing great. She's doing great, folks. Her stitches look incredible. She is doing 1 strand loop starts.
It's this one. She taught me everything. You might just have to cut out the scissor bit.
No, I'm leaving it off. Alright, we're going to segue into haul because we both have some stuff to show.
Some stuff.
Oof.
1, 2, 3 stitch. Love her. Spend all my money on her.
Welcome to the community.
So, when we were in the cute little
LNS.
Miss LNS in
Denver.
Yes. I saw the Main Street by Country Cottage Needlework. Fell in love. It's been, what is January, February, March, April, May?
5 months, 4 months.
5 months. Still obsessed. Love the cute little houses. So, you know.
Naturally, as you do.
I just had to get all of them. And Julia will put a picture up of what it's going to look like
on the internet.
And Marjorie Made Stitches is going to put up a picture of what it'll look like all together. The fabric that I bought is 32 count Star Sapphire linen fabric. And it is so beautiful. Is she kind of like sea foamy?
Yeah, I'd say.
So excited to get her started. There's a little gazebo that has a bird in it. So cute.
What? I don't know what we're gasping at. Oh.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. You look pretty kooky.
I got the
mag eyes.
Yeah, and they're actually so great. Look, there's a light. It's really bright. Take me off of the internet. But yeah, what did you get?
Just learn the rest of this. Alright, haul portion for me is going to be a little extensive. First I will show y'all a project bag that I made. My first ever vinyl.
My
My first ever vinyl front project bag. And I have the lips. They're so cute.
It's giving Rocky Horror.
It is. I love it. So I bought fabric to make some of these. They're gorgeous. So this is the Modern Woes of Sewing. So it's all like craft related, sewing related.
Sob. How was I supposed to know to cut it on the bias?
Yeah, there you go.
I can read.
We'll get into some cross stitch stuff and then have some non-cross stitch related things. So there is like an arts and crafts store in our new town, and so I picked up a couple items from there. The cross stitch like section was not very big, but of course I found some stuff. But I got a sticker. How cute is that?
Ooh, what is that? Carolyn Manning? It's giving Carolyn Manning.
It's giving Carolyn Manning, or like quilt top.
Yeah, sure.
Very cute. I got these cutie little scissors. Aren't those adorable? And then I did pick up a kit. They had like one kit. And it's just a little band sampler. Fun. It came with all this stuff. So on 123 Stitch, I ordered, no, wrong. Top Knot Stitcher shop. Top Knot Stitcher, I ordered the fabric for the Goth Vanity Sampler. Sorry, I had to think of that. And then one of my other Carolyn Mannings. I have like one of the small tent makers that she has. So I ended up getting a 9x10 piece of Merlot by Fiber on a Whim. You can't see that at all, can you? So it's just a 9x10 piece of Merlot, which is this gorgeous kind of pink.
Love the color.
Gorgeous. And so the flosses for that are like very pink, green, yellow. So I thought that would look good. So I got that. The fabric for Goth Vanity Sampler. And really the whole reason I went on there in the first place was to pick up Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. This was a formerly out of print chart. I'm covering up your face real quick. You're normally where I put all the pictures. So this was formerly out of print. They did a reprint. Of course I had to buy it because duh, it's so cute. Love that. So then I had to go back to my hometown for some works related things. And so I decided to check out one of the other LNSs there. So it's about 30 minutes from my hometown. And I was, you know, getting errands done and stuff. So I went to the LNS to kill some time and killed some money also. So
can I be your showgirl?
Sure. You want to hold things up? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I picked up a couple of charts. The first one being, you angle it down. Perfect. Ew. This is a Plum Street sampler pattern. Okay.
I tried.
It really is hard to see in these packages. One moment.
Blackbird.
All right. So here. Don't bend my pattern. So one of the patterns I got was this Plum Street sampler. Look at those birds. I can't see anything.
It's fine. You're good.
Perfect.
We're in frame.
So I thought that was really cute. And then I also got this little berry keeper, this little strawberry lady. I will be making her a redhead. I think that'll be really cute. I don't know. So then I picked up a piece of fabric. I'm doing, I don't remember the name of it, but the designer is Yasmin Made with Love, I think. I'll put the name if I'm wrong. So the pattern is Butterfly Quaker. It was a part of her Patreon. And yellow butterflies are very sentimental and mean a lot to us in our family. And so when I saw that, I was like, it's perfect. So I picked up Picture This Plus 36 count doubloon to do that on.
So cute.
It looks like a map. It's so cool. Maybe that's why it's called doubloon. What if I'm wrong? That's not even a word. Anyway, so I got that. Very, very beautiful. And then I picked up 4 Mill Hill kits. Because we love Mill Hill. And I kind of want to do a Halloween tree and have like Halloween cross stitch ornaments. Wouldn't that be so cute?
That would.
And so, and these were like $9 a piece. You could get some too. And
or I can have one.
You can buy one for yourself. It's on perforated paper, which is really easy to work with. And it's a good intro to beading. You bead. Okay, so we have this little Dracula man. Love him. This pumpkin, it came with 2 patterns, so had to get that. So cute. We have a little bird in a cage, and then we have Taboo Kitty. Love those. Okay.
It's been so glad to be here. Thank y'all so much.
It's been so glad to be here.
That also sounded really bitchy, and I didn't mean it for...
It's been great being here.
I'm headed out, y'all. Have a good night. Be safe and be good.
Why are you talking like that, dude? That is not... I'm gonna head out. I'll see y'all next time.
And I'm a dip. You a dip. We're gonna dip. I'm gonna head out. Thank you, guys. Until next time.
Was that cute? Yeah, that was... So the last couple pieces of haul are hobby related, but not cross stitch related. First off, I have 2 charm packs. They're the same. This is Stay Gold by Melody Miller. I got this from Fat Quarter Shop, and it's by Ruby Star Society. I'll post a picture of all of the fabrics up here. I'm gonna make a quilt using both of these, so it'll be 84 squares. I'm a very beginner quilter, so I'm kind of pumped about this. I think I'm just gonna do like a color wash, because I don't know if you can see, but there is different like color gradients in here. Let me get it out, sorry. So we've got like blue, green, pink, yellow, orange, and like these kind of white lighter ones. So I think I might do like a white down to a blue. I don't know yet. I'm kind of winging it. But it'll just be the squares that I'm going to piece into strips and then rows and, you know, quilting stuff. I'm not going to get too into right now. And then my second piece of non-cross stitch related haul is my new Kindle. So I got the Kindle Paperwhite. I got the sage green one, and I have some stickers and a pop socket. Which, if you have like an e-reader, a pop socket is literally game changing. So, loving this. This is great to read at night, and I don't want to like have the light on and disturb anyone. It's just, it's perfect. It's great. Love it. So we'll go into gratitude. You know, I like to do a segment in every video where I talk about things that I'm grateful for, just to speak them and speak my gratitude. And for this video, my gratitude, what I'm grateful for is rest, which I don't get a lot of, but I'm very grateful for the ability to relax and stitch or read or have a little bit of time to myself. That's not something everyone gets. And even now, like, I don't get a lot of it, but I just love when I do, and I'm so grateful that I do still get to find time for myself in the crazy, busy life that I have right now. Okay, so I guess I'll go ahead and talk about the giveaway now, because after this will be book talk. I know not everyone is into that, so we'll go over giveaway and then book talk. So I did reach 1,000 subscribers in my last video, like while I was recording. That was really cool. So I am going to do a little bit of a giveaway. The first one is going to be the Country Cottage Needleworks Main Street Bookstore. So it'll just be the bookstore pattern. So if you're interested in this, put book in your comment. And then secondly, I'm going to try and do a Top Knot Stitcher gift card. So if you would be interested in winning a Top Knot Stitcher gift card, put the word cat in your comment, because I know that she is a cat. So I will announce those winners in my next video, which should hopefully be around the second week of June. So keep a lookout for that. And for book talk, I'm just going to go over quickly 2 books. I've read more than that, but I know that some people like to go over every book that they've read, but I just don't have time. I don't have the energy to do all that, so I'll just go over the ones that I would recommend. First, I listened to the audiobook of Throne of Glass. It is the beginning of a series. I have recently been interested in Sarah J. Maas again. I read Throne of Glass, I think in like junior high or high school. I don't remember anything about it, so it was cool to read it again. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited for the rest of the series. And then I kind of want to jump into A Court of Thorns and Roses. So really liked that one. The book is about this assassin who gets arrested, but then goes into a competition to be the king's warrior or something like that. So she's kind of fighting for her freedom because she'll work for the king for a certain number of years and then earn her freedom that way if she wins. So she really wants to win. And, you know, of course there's like espionage and, you know, drama, but it was really good. I don't like YA as much anymore. Just not really in my taste, but it was a really good YA fantasy. So if you're into that kind of thing, I definitely recommend checking that out. And the second book I have to talk about is Dress Codes for Small Towns. This is about a main character. She's very artsy. She's very like rebellious, but like not necessarily in a bad way. Her dad is a preacher of the town, and so everyone has these expectations of what she should be and act and look like and all this stuff, and so she kind of rebels against that. And at the beginning of the book, her and her group of friends accidentally set the church on fire. And so the whole book is kind of just like the repercussions of that, dealing with her relationship with her parents and how hard it is to have a good relationship with your parents, especially when your, you know, dad is the preacher and everyone holds your family to higher standards and holds you to higher standards. And so it just kind of explored her relationship within her community, within her friend group. She learns a lot about her identity and her sexuality in this book, and it was just really good. Again, it's a YA, so I don't tend to gravitate towards those, but I thought it was a really good story. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around if you did. I know this was a crazy one. We're trying to get back into the swing of things. But I hope you enjoyed. Again, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I always love chatting with y'all in the comments. So if you want to leave me a comment, let me know what you're working on, what you're watching, reading. If you do other crafts, I would love to know about those too. And I can't wait to talk with y'all about that down below. If you have any questions, I have all my socials and my email listed in the description box. So if there's a question about a project, let me know. I'm pretty good about getting back via Instagram. I do check my email, not super often. So if you email me and I don't get back to you, just message me on Instagram or leave a comment and I'll get with you as soon as I can. I hope y'all have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully you'll stick around and subscribe, and see y'all next time. Have a good one.